Hey y'all, it's Matt with Bobcat Bonsai here, and today I'm going to repot my Chinese elm. I was talking it over with, well, I'm Matt, but I was talking it over with another Matt, and we were actually emailing back and forth a little bit, and he's having great success with his. He just had to put it under a grow light, and the thing looks absolutely beautiful. So, sorry, I got completely off track there. I just started thinking and then my brain just shut down. So, let's get to it. Alright, so when I was talking to Matt, he was telling me he got a tree just like this. And, yeah, the soil's super dry up top. He said that when he got down, his trunk ended up being soft. Which I do feel the bark is actually pretty soft on here. But his had an absolutely gorgeous nabari and everything on it. So let's pop this little guy out real quick. Just to see how much more trunk can I get out of here. I don't really want to mess with the roots too much, but I'm just gonna lightly get it all combed out here just to see how much more it's willing to give me. All right, so I don't really want to change up the soil or anything on it, so I will end up putting the soil back. From what I'm feeling, I'll repot this again in the spring, but there's some good roots that I can actually pull back and put in the opposite direction. If you look right in here, there's a solid root there that I'll hopefully be able to just take and just kind of lean back into this direction a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna put this little guy, actually I'm gonna water the roots real quick. Alright, now I got the roots nice and wet, so I'm gonna put that in there. So the plan here is to reuse the soil. I already put the screens and the wire in my pot, so I'm just gonna get this in here a little bit. Give me a second to put this soil in something so I can get the pot back up on my turntable. Alright, so the area is not spotless, but it's cleaner than what it was. I'm gonna bond that up a little bit in the middle. Let's take a little look-see here. So for right now, sorry, I always put my hands right in your way. I'm gonna end up nipping off this little guy and then just dropping the rest of this down and in. Okay, I see what he was talking about now. Yeah, so once you get these roots moved around a little bit more, you can see how it's got this nice little, it's got a pretty good looking taper coming. Not a taper, but it's not a full nabari. It's got 1, 2, 3 solid roots just running right across here, and that's awesome. So that is where I'm going to try to push out more towards my front. I really actually was not planning on there being that many roots in here, so I'm gonna go grab some longer wires and we'll be back with it again. Okay, so don't laugh at me, because after I walked over here to get wire, I looked beside me and I saw wire sitting here. So I was like, come on, man. You guys are probably all looking at the wire like, what is he talking about? He's going to get wire. Well, I took a walk and I went and got more wire because I wasn't even paying attention to what was sitting right beside me. Alright. So this is going to give me a little bit more length here. And I just got to put one more up in there. Okay, now take 17. Get this down in here a little bit. Get my roots down. I went from super short to way too long. Alright, so I'm going to trim these ends up just a little bit. Then while we're at it, we're going to take this little guy off right in here. Alright, so come spring, I think we're really going to come in and clean this up a lot. I just realized I say a lot. So this is what we've got so far. I'm actually going to take one of my little mixes I have and add that in here. It's got a little bit more peat, and it's a little bit finer than what was in the other one. But I think it's going to be okay. And I know I didn't set it up very high in the pot. That's because I'm probably going to keep a little bit of coverage on these roots for a little while. Well, at least over the winter. Alright. So let's get that pressed down good. Then we gotta get these air pockets out. So let me grab my little pokey. Get the little pokey in there. Gonna really try to work it underneath there just a little bit more. And down around the edges, because the roots did not come all the way out to the edges. just going to throw just some plain bonsai soil on top of it. It's organic bonsai mixing, or organic bonsai mix. Alright, so now with a little bit of water here, don't mind my rainwater, it's a little bit dirty. I'm just going to let that soak in a bit. I'm going to pack it all back down again. So this was, the way it was potted up, well, you saw how loose it was potted in there. I definitely could have done a better job as I was going through and wiring this though, because I did not lock it in very well at all. So it's not going to be going outside for a little while. It's going to be staying in the greenhouse, and then I'm going to take to Matt's recommendation and actually keep it under a grow light in the greenhouse, just to give it a chance to heal up and just take advantage of its new little living situation here. All right. So let's throw a little bit more water in here. Just give it a good old soak. When you're looking at it, I mean, you can see it's, I don't even think this little guy knows it's fall yet. It's just still out here living up like we're in the middle of summer. It's growing really good again. I mean, it's hard to know it's fall when it stays, I don't know, it's dropped down. Last night it dropped down a little bit. But other than that, it's been staying relatively warm lately, so I can't complain about that at all. It's definitely not been a chilly fall, to say the least. So now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. Let me clean this off a little bit here. Don't mind my mess. Don't mind my mess. Okay. So I'm going to scoot you back just a little bit. We have the red. We have the white. and we have the blue. So there we have it, guys. Oh, I'll put them so close you can't even see it well. Let's see here, let's see here. There we go. So we have our little red coming around to our little blue and our little white. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified every time I release a new video, please hit the bell notification and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't mind, if you find a video that you like, please share it with your friends. Thank you.